The elephant principle. If I was to say to you, you have to eat an elephant, what's the best way to eat it? And eventually we would agree that really the only way to handle an elephant is one bite at a time. For whatever we want to do, but how often do we forget it? We look at somebody who's gotten fit or built a corporation or build a happy marriage, and we say, well, how do they do that? And it's just a little bit every day, isn't it? It's like, for example, writing a book. How many of you have ever had the thought of, you'd like to write a book sometime? Hands up if you have. Thank you for that, a lot of you. And you may have had that thought, well, it seems like a lot of words. How do you do that? My latest book, How Life Works, it has 144 pages in it. For the mathematicians amongst you, you ready? If you were to write 1 page a day for 144 days, what do you get? A book. And you know the neighbours are so impressed. She wrote a book. And it's just 1 page a day. And it gets easier because if you put cartoons in it, you only have to write a half a page a day. It's breaking things down into little bits, isn't it? Whatever you do. I'll give you an example. About 10 years or so ago, I decided maybe I'd like to learn some Chinese. Seemed like a fun idea. We were starting to sell books in China, and Richard Tan called me up and he said, we've got a seminar coming up in Beijing in 8.5 months. Do you want to come and do your presentation? I thought that'd be great. So then I thought, okay, I can maybe learn a bit of Mandarin. So, what do I know? I look at my English presentation, it's got 510 sentences in it. So I'm like this Mr. One Bite at a Time guy, right? So I think I've got 257 days. If I can learn 2 sentences a day for 255 days, I don't even have to learn anything on the last 2 days. I get myself some books and CDs. Wow, I've got all these tones like ma, 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 or whatever. But, I'm into this thing, so I break it down into little bits and up before breakfast every day, like for months, learning my 2 sentences a day. And you know what happened? On the day that I learnt my 509th sentence, it's Richard on the phone saying, because of the SARS epidemic, the seminar's been cancelled. And I've learnt my sentences. So sometimes you do this and you don't get to use the opportunity. But today, if I was in Beijing, I might say, 成功的主要秘诀是什么呢？每天